Hey everyone, how's it going? So today I want to show you guys how to make another Design Your Own Titan challenge. Now, this one comes to us from one of our viewers and it's a really cool drawing. Now, I didn't have much to go off with this one, so I had to kind of, improvise a little bit and add some of my own details on it. But I think I captured the artist's view of the drawing the best I could. So I hope you guys enjoy this drawing and I can't wait for you guys to check it out. Now, this is the original drawing that I went off of, and the first thing I thought about when I saw this was, hey, this really kind of looks like a crocodile. And so I kind of went with that theme throughout the entire drawing. So when I was working on the face, I definitely wanted this guy to look tough, so I wanted to give him kind of like that crocodile alligator feel. So I went with the long snout, the big open mouth, and I wanted to have lots of little spikes everywhere. I made sure to put lots of teeth in there just to show that this guy is really tough and you really do not want to mess with him. I thought the face turned out pretty good. Really kind of had some nice detail on there. Just kind of like a really good feel on this, and I thought it turned out pretty well. I wanted to add some extra armor onto him, and he actually almost kind of has a little bit of a Shin Godzilla feel to him, especially with that big spike coming out of his chest. And it worked out pretty well, I thought, along with the entire drawing. I wanted to give this guy some really big claws on here. So I wanted his hands to look like they could actually function. Sometimes some of the hands of the different Titans are kind of small and they don't look like they could do too much. So I wanted him to really be able to use these hands and almost to kind of even be able to maybe walk on all four legs if he had to. I would say this guy is almost kind of like a cross between like a crocodile, and he's got a little bit of like some T-Rex in him with the body style. Or even maybe a little bit of Godzilla, kind of like a Crocozilla or something like that. In the original drawing, he had these curved spikes on his back, so I went with that theme too and just kind of added those. And now I'm just going to come in here and add some little details just to kind of clean this up and make it look good. So this is what I came up with. I really like the way this thing turned out. I thought this guy really turned out cool. I love all the different details on him, some of the spikes. He's got some really tough armor plating on him for some defense, but this guy can definitely dish out the offense as well. He's got big claws, a big mouth, and he looks like he could almost go from being in the water and onto the ground. So he could be a force to really be reckoned with if he came up against someone. Now, when I got this submission from one of our viewers, there was no color on it, so I just kind of went with my own design. And I was kind of thinking that I don't see a lot of Titans with red on them. We do have the Titanosaurus and we do have Rodan, but I wanted to kind of create this Titan and bring in some red because red is my favorite color, and I was like, you know what, it might look pretty cool on this. So I went with some darker tones along the back and then just added in some medium reds, and then I went with some lighter ones just to make him kind of stand out. So we have a little bit of that kind of like ombre effect where it just goes from a little bit of darker and then down to a little bit lighter, just a little bit of variation of color. I wanted to set off the rest of him, so I came in here with a nice gray, and I just wanted this to almost have not quite a stone look, but just a little bit more kind of like a scaled look. I thought the red was kind of more the warning, and I thought the gray would just kind of complement it nicely. I also came in with just a light little tan underneath everything, just to show where everything's kind of slowly getting lighter underneath. I went with a nice dark red on the back of his spikes too, because I wanted them just to kind of blend in with him, and I thought he would almost kind of look cool if he's swimming in the water, you know, you kind of see these spikes come up. And then actually after going with all the red, I thought, you know what, maybe he could even be in lava or something like that, kind of like how Rodan is. I can imagine him kind of swimming through a big pool of lava. Then I just kind of come in here with my colored pencil just to add a little bit more shading into some areas, darken up some things, and just get in some areas where my markers just couldn't quite do it. Overall, I'm very happy with this. I thought the colors turned out good. I thought the overall design turned out good. I had a lot of fun making this Titan. Now, we don't have a name for this guy right now, so I might leave that up to the viewers, or the original artist can send me a name. But I really thought this guy turned out cool. He looks like he could be a really tough opponent, or maybe he's on the good side. I'm going to let you guys kind of figure that out. And here's our original drawing. You can see it kind of went with that same face style and some of those different spikes on here. And I actually received this drawing in a few different parts. So I also got some of this little bit of a body shot here. So you can see he's got a lot of those spikes and armor on him, and definitely kind of has a little Shin Godzilla feel to it as well. But like I said, overall, I really enjoyed this, and I thought this drawing turned out pretty good. So there is the drawing. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I think it turned out pretty good myself. There's a lot of really cool details in it. I would love to know what you guys think personally. Do you think this is a good Titan? Do you think it's a bad Titan? I would love to get your opinion on it. But if you guys have some more drawings, I would love to see them. I still have a lot of videos to make with different submissions that we've received. So keep sending those. You can always email those to me, or you can send them through Instagram or Facebook. But thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video.